Hello to amazing people, and welcome to another episode of Blueprint, not Blueprints, Blueprint, the best puzzle game I ever played. This will be the third part of my day 34 run. I am trying to get down as many classrooms as I can. We have 5 so far. I would be very happy if I can get 3 more, and it would be even better if I can get all 4 down. We actually have an extra one. And we are here in the dark room. Oh yeah, you can find the full playlist in the pinned comment below the video, and the video description if you want to watch the first 2 parts to see how we got here, or watch from day 1 to see me learn this game, or even better, just go and play the game yourself. It's an amazing game. You will not regret it, I think. If you like puzzle games, at least a little bit, right? So, with that out of the way, let's see how lucky or unlucky we are. I think I really want something that goes up here. So I think we're gonna do that first, and then here I think I want the room which branches out, and then after that we go heavily into classrooms. I think that's gonna be optimal. Like a classroom like here, and then here, and then here would be amazing. That would be like 1 to 3, and then we would still have like a corner with a bunch of rerolls. We can place down these 2 rooms. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. Also, if I get a mirror room to try to place down the 10th classroom, do we go for it? I'm gonna say no. I think that's absurd. But like if I ever go for 10 classrooms with a mirror room, then actually, what does the mirror room even say? If I can find it, that is. You have a classroom as a studio edition. Yeah, but drafting classroom may draw new floor plans, 1 for each drafting room in your house, which we have plenty of. Bookshop, kitchen, commissary. I'm still lacking one of the green rooms. Bedroom. There you go, Chamber of Mirrors. You can now draft second copies of rooms you already have in your house. So would that even do anything, or would we need to draw this after we already placed all of them down so we can draft another one? I don't know, it's weird. Reflections of reflection of this confusing room can sometimes prove disorienting to the wayward guest. However, upon closer inspection, they quickly realize that viewing this room from more than one perspective is key to unraveling its secret. So this is a dead-end room, but not really. Quote-unquote dead-end room. Maybe this doesn't count as a dead-end room because it's quote-unquote. Huh. I wonder if there's more rooms like that. Okay, well, we're gonna go with my plan here. So we go here, we try to get something that goes up. If it goes down as well, that's kind of a bonus, but I don't think it's necessary since we have the way down there anyway, so. Yeah, I guess the West Wing hole is one of the best we can get here. Yeah. Now the question is, do we draft this one and this one now, or do we wait? I think if we remove some more rooms from the drafting pool, we actually increase our chances to draft all the necessary stuff. The question is, if we get like a classroom here, do we take it? Boiler room, passageway. You can finally get rid of the closet. It's very, very common, so. And we might get some ivory dice in there, which would be good. Sure. Oh boy, running shoes. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I guess we draft this one. I guess we can at least add some stuff to our allowance, if nothing else. But isn't it better to just get +1 star here from the observatory? This does cost me a gem, which is probably not ideal. This one might give me a gem. I think guest bedroom is the play here. Okay, so now with 2 more dead ends out of the way. Okay, and another reroll, which is pretty good. Now we're entering the final stretch. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah. Okay. So here I want a branch again. Ugh. Okay. Courtyard. And then we want a plus room here. Also, okay. 6 keys left. We have enough. Gems would be really nice here. Ivory dice would be nice. Gold wouldn't. Okay, we get 1 gem. I guess it's better than nothing. Okay, so now here I want a classroom into classroom into classroom, basically. And they have to be turned the right way. Yeah, it's a bit problematic, I guess. If it's not turned the right way, then we need classroom into classroom. But at least here it's always gonna be turned the right way. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, worst case scenario. I'm thinking that like compass, no, I mean the sextant, but sextant wouldn't help because it only lets you like rotate things on your first draft. So okay, classroom please. Ooh, and it's turned the right way as well. Yeah, that's a great start. Oh my god, what happened here? Grade 6. Oh, okay, I get it. It's a projection class. Oh, we got another ivory dice. That's another reroll. History worksheet. Multiple choice. Oh my god. This is a hard one. Who was the first crowned ruler of Fen Aris? Which city in Fen Aris is named after a historical figure? Oris, probably. How many sons did the 4th king of Orindia have? 2? 60 and 6. Oh my god. 2, right? 2 sons and 1 daughter. How long did the War of the 5th Era last? 22 years, I think. The entire era. Which realm did not ally with the Fen Aris during the war? Eraja, no? What flag was forbidden to be flown at full staff after the war? Black flag, I guess. Who was the first crowned ruler of Fen Aris? Was it Prince Lear's son? I mean, it wasn't Desolate 4, he died. He was the Orindias ruler. General Taskin. Okay, I'm not sure about this one. But like, we did read the history of Orindia, which is good. Ark, Aris, and Nuance joined their cause. So yeah, Raja didn't. The war of the 5th era lasted 22 long years and so buried one in every 3 men. Please Risung himself added another member to the casualties. However, even in that, he had won. Oris had fallen and with it the realm. No, Prince Lirson died, so I guess it was General Taskin. The black flags that had flown for 5 eras were burned, and in their place red banners were boasted in honor. The few remaining members of the royal family fled. I mean, I'm looking at my pictures on my phone. There's also like this big map. Tasking Monument of the victorious King Tasking, adorned with sword, shield, and wings, made to commemorate the end of the War of the 5th Era. King Taskin. So yeah, I guess they made him king. Prince Lirson died, and then they made him king. Oris, I think it's Oris. Okay, let's see, what did the people say? 4 out of 6. Correct, incorrect, incorrect, correct, correct, correct. Wrong, correct, correct, wrong, correct, correct. That checks out. 4 out of 6. Correct, wrong, correct, correct, wrong, correct. And you can probably compare these and like figure it out. That's how I did the others without having extra information. Ooh. And this one has 0 probably, yeah? No. Wrong, correct, correct, wrong, wrong, correct. So 3 wrongs. Okay. Well, let's see what the thing says. Ooh. Tom 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 tom. Shame I don't have a looking glass on this playthrough today. So this is the final standoff between the Reds and the Blacks, the Orindians and the Fens. Did I take a picture of that? Wait, I did, right? Yeah. Okay. So the red ones won. Imagine coming here not knowing how to solve the thing, and you're like, oh, surely this will give me information, and there's like no information. Is that Taskin? General Taskin being crowned? That's his scepter. Oh, the windows look like the shape of the emblem of Fen. Oh yeah, they destroyed the railroads. So like that's why like Orindia was known for its railroads. And like actually Fen uses carriages to travel and roads. They are destroying it, right? It looks like they're destroying it. They're chopping it down, the wood from the railroads. Okay, a big celebration was thrown. This is the Grand Palace of Grand City of Fan Aris, no? Here we can see the statue of the General Tuskin, who's now King Tuskin, Tuskin. Okay. Oh look, there's a Zeppelin. But they're not using Zeppelins to travel. So that's one of the friendly neighborhood nations, I guess. Okay, and that's the first one again. Okay. Well, that didn't actually give me lots of info, but... Did I take the pictures of the tests? I should definitely take the pictures of the tests. Yeah, if I get confused or something, then I can confirm here. Okay, history. Yeah, this is history class. History was always such a hard class for me. I didn't like remembering information. Call Foya. Also the names, I don't know if the names are useful, but there might be. Chris, hey there, Chris, you did the worst. At least no political statements this time from anyone. Interesting, everyone circled everything. No one left anything empty, which is a preferable strategy if there's no negative points. History is penned by the victors. Oh, is that correct? There's the red flag of Fan Aris. Okay. Now, yeah, I think I prefer going right and then left, if possible, and then if not, then it's still fine, right? But if you get left, well, we still go, right? Yeah, we go. If you get left or right, we go. Yeah, we go left, I guess. So that means we're probably not gonna enter the antechamber. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is gonna be the 7th. Do we go left though? I mean, especially since from the courtyard we can go up. It's so greedy not to, right? It's so greedy. I'm a very greedy person though. No, it's crazy, right? We have room for 3 more classrooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we only need 2 more. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. We can do all 4, actually. This one go to the right. I mean, I guess if we go left, then the next one has to go to the right, which is a bit awkward, actually. Now that I think about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, what do I do if I get the 8th one here? Because if we get the classroom going here to the right, we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I still have a good chance of getting the 9th one here. You know? And we get like a million rerolls on this one. Yeah, I kind of want to go here. Yeah. I might regret this, but... it's another left one. No, wait, we can rotate it because of the dovecote. Yeah, I think we go here. Okay. So this was what? Grade 6. Okay, grade 7. Algebra worksheet. Advanced functions. Oh my god. I don't know what the circle is. I know the square is square. So this is 3 squared, which is 9, and then circled. I guess it's just like rounded. Yeah, it just might be rounded. Oh my god, really? So this would be 9. This would be 4. What is this? 7 minus... What in the world is this? And what in the world is that? Oh my god. Oh my god. Really? I thought my friend was trolling me, but... This is a freaking integral function. It shows surface under the graph. Really? You're solving integrals in this game? Integrals. Okay. Please tell me that you guys know how to solve this properly, that I can discern information from it. I guess, like... Integral of 21.7. And then round it up. Maybe? Of which function, though? This one here? I don't know. Okay, let's look at one of the exams. Oh, a C. That's promising, actually. That's promising. So he got 8 out of 12 correct. Okay. All are nice round numbers, which suggests that these circles mean that we have to round it up, which is good. C+. Okay. There's only 3 of them. Remember, don't square till you're there. Oh? Sandra. Okay. She got a D+, she didn't fail. Why be like that? Why be like that? Advanced functions. Okay. So a squared minus 2 brackets, then everything squared plus 9. Here you have 4 plus 2 squared, then minus 6 and then squared again. And then we have a squared times b brackets minus 3 and then everything squared again. So this one's blue, this one's the red, yellow, and this one's the red. So blue is addition, but yeah, I don't know. So I suppose this is correct, this 9 here. So that's 3 squared. I guess... Do we have to do 3 minus 5 and then square it? 3 minus 5 is 2. and then square it to get 4. Now this one's weird. 7 7 minus 5 and then square it twice. It could also be like no. So this is multiplication. 3 times 2 is 6 and then squared is 36. Okay. 2 squared is 4, 1 squared is 1, multiplied is 4, and then square is 16. So is this like this plus this? Is that how it works? 9, 4, 16, 13, 16. Okay, let me see something. I mean, not all of these are going to be correct, so I'm going to be thrown off if I don't check all of it. Okay. One of them had no idea for this one down here. And then it says, remember, don't square till you're there. I didn't even see that. Right. So first one, everyone says 9, so that's probably correct. The second one, everyone says 4, so that's probably correct. Then the third one, we already had some people saying different things. So we got 44. So third one, we got 44. We got 4. And we got 16. Okay, so there's going to be some errors there. So there's going to be 2 errors here already. 2 errors. In total, there's going to be 4, 7. There's going to be 12 errors total. Okay. Then on this one here, we got 12, 36, 36. So there's going to be 1 or 2 errors here. Assuming at least somebody is correct. Then this one here, we got 4, 16, 16. So there's going to be 1 or 2 errors here. Then we got 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we got nothing, 10, and 100 here. Then here 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, and then 1 and 2. We're gonna write 1 and 2 as well. 1 is 9, 9, 9. I think that's gonna be 0 errors. And then second one is 4, 4, 4. Okay. Then for the 7th one here, we got 61. 61, 4, and 61. So there's gonna be 1 or 2 errors here. I should probably also write them in order, not like this. Okay, then this one here, we got 19, 2, and 19. So there's gonna be 1 or 2 errors there. Then this one we got minus 400, 52, and 52. There's gonna be 1 or 2 errors here as well. Then we got this one. We got 20, 22, and 22. We're gonna have 1 or 2 errors here. Then we got this one. Gonna be 20, 20, 22. There's gonna be 1 or 2 errors here as well. And then we got 1, 40, and 40. There's gonna be 1 or 2 errors here as well. So, 6 is also gonna be, no, 6. I didn't write 6. 6 has 100, 10, and no idea. So there's going to be 2 errors there. Okay. And they had 7 out of 12, 9 out of 12, and 8 out of 12. 7. So that's 12 errors total. So there are 2 errors here. And then if every one of these others is like 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, there's going to be no errors here. These 2 cannot have errors because there's going to be too many errors. So these are definitely 9 and 4. Like otherwise, it's either 0 errors on this one or 3 cumulative errors between all the students, right? So this has to be 0 errors, 0 errors. And then there are 3 errors here. No, there are 2 errors here, or 3 maybe. And then... So for 12 errors total, 2 here. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 11. So either one of these has 2 errors instead of 1, or this one has 3. That's the only possibilities. So most of these, the answer will be whatever is shared between 2 students. Oh no, wait. I'm stupid. We have another one with 2 errors. This one is also 2 errors. So there are 2 errors here, 1 here, 1 here. That's 4. 2 here, that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we know exactly what the answers are just by cross-examining the tests. So the answer to the first one is 4. The answer to the second one is 4. The answer to the third one we don't know. The answer, it's either... It's 42, 4, or 16 though. Okay, the answer to the fourth one is 36. The answer to the fifth one is 16. The answer to the sixth one is gonna be 10 or 100. The answer to the seventh one is gonna be 61. The answer to the eighth one is gonna be 19. The answer to the ninth one is gonna be 52. The answer to the 10th one is gonna be 22. The answer to the 11th one is gonna be 20. And the answer to the 12th one is gonna be 40. Okay, now we know the answers. Now we need to figure out what in the world is going on. So this one is 9, right? So like 3 squared is 9, and then the circle I don't really understand fully, but... And then here, there's a couple of options, like... It could be 3 squared minus 5. So this is either 3 squared minus 5 or 3 minus 5 squared. This one... Oh, the circle could be absolute value, not rounded up. Okay, 7... I mean, so the answer here is 36. Answer here is 36, really? No, we don't know. Wait, what? Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong one. So it's 44, 4, or 16. And we don't know. Oh, but we can figure it out. We can figure it out by seeing how many he got correct. Because we know all the others, right? Kinda. Yeah, we don't know if this one's 10 or 100 though. Okay, so let's see. Correct, correct. We don't know. Correct, correct. We don't know. Correct. Correct. Wrong. Wrong. Wrong, correct. These are wrong. 20 and 22 should be the other way around. 22 and 20. Yeah. So these two are wrong. And like... this one's wrong. These three are wrong. $61, $90, wrong, 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 correct. Okay, 16, 36, 49. Okay, one of these two is correct. It's either 16 or 100. So one of those two is correct. Okay, then I'm gonna go check the other ones. Okay, this one only has 3 mistakes. Okay. So, correct, 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 wrong, wrong, so these two are wrong, 4 and 2, it's 61 and 19, yeah. So there's already 2 mistakes here, and then we don't know this one. 16, correct, correct. We don't know. 4 and 10, we don't know. Okay. So we don't know which one of these two is correct. And then the final one's gonna solve that mystery to us. Because this one didn't fill this one in. So we're gonna know exactly if he got this one right or wrong. Okay. Wrong. Correct, 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 wrong. So that's 2 mistakes so far. We need to find 3 more. Wrong. Wrong. Okay. So this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. And apparently this is also wrong then. So it's not 44. And this doesn't help anything then, right? So 9, 4 wrong, 13, 16, no idea, that's 4 mistakes, 61, 19, 52, 22, 20, and 1. So this one is wrong, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 4 and 10. Correct, correct. So everything's correct here except maybe these two. And then here 40, 20, 22, 52. These two are wrong. Yeah, one of these two is wrong. And we came to the same conclusion here as well. Yeah. Right? No, they both said 4. Wait, what? 4? No, this one says 16. So I don't know if it's 6. So one of these two is correct. So it's either 16 and 10. So it's either 16 or 10 or 4 and 100. We cannot know. We don't know which one of this is incorrect and which one is correct. It could be that this one's correct and then this one should be 16. But it could also be that this one's correct and this should be 100. And then it all checks out the number of mistakes they did. Okay. So we don't know this one here. Okay. Yeah. But we know it's 14, 4 or 16. Okay. Right. Okay, let's move on. So this one is 36. So this 2 is multiplication, yeah? So it would be 2 squared. So everyone agrees on that, right? This is 36. Okay. No, this one says it's 12. That one's wrong. So how do you get 36 from 3 and 2? So 2 squared is 4. I mean, it's 9 times 4. So maybe the circle means... So this was 9 minus 5, right? So 3 squared minus 5. But it could also be 3 minus 5 squared. Oh, this could be 3 times 2 squared. Oh yeah. Because it can be like this, you see? It could be A times B and then everything squared. Not that we have that here, but... Okay, I'm gonna say that this is 3 times 2 and then everything squared. So this is gonna be 7 minus 5 and then everything squared. So it's gonna be 4. Okay. And then this one here, now we have a new rule. So like, if there is a square and a circle around the left side, that maybe means that you have to do everything left first and then just do this, the right part next. And then if it's the right side that's circled, circle maybe just says, hey, do this operation first. Right? No, but that doesn't make sense here. No, do this operation last. So what do we have here? Oh yeah, that now is the combination. Yeah, I don't know. Circle probably defines where the brackets go. You know, like the square defines like the square defines like the square operation, and then the circle defines where the brackets go, I think. So if this is like 7 minus 5 and then everything squared, and this is like 3 squared and then minus 5. So here It says So what did we do here to get 36? We multiply these together first and then we squared everything. I wonder if that's correct. So that would mean that the circle on the right side says the brackets are all the way on the right side, and then the square says square everything. If that's correct. And I don't know any other way to get 36. So... And we know 3 is addition and 2 is multiplication, so... 4... 36 is also 3 times 12, but... No. Wrong. Yeah, it is. Multiplication is also 3 times 12. Can we get like 12 here? How do we get 3 times 12? It's 3 times 3 plus 2 squared. Yeah. So we would use this one twice. With 3 multiplied by 3 plus 2 squared. That's crazy. But that would also mean that this one here would be 7 minus... So if this is 3 times 3 plus 2 squared, this would be 7 minus 7 plus 5 squared. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. It has to be something simpler. I think this is just 3 times 2 squared. And this is just 7 minus 5 squared. Yeah. Okay, I just need some Scrabble paper. I don't want to use my thing. Yeah, sure, this one, whatever. Oh boy, it's gonna be a long day today, it seems like. So I'm confident that this 3 here is just 3 squared, but it would also be like if it was 3 in a square, it would be the same thing as it was 3 in a square and then circle around it. And then this one here, this one feels like it's 3 squared minus 4. So it's like 3, and then the circle means it's inside the brackets, and then it's squared, and then minus 5, and this is 4. And then we got a change of the pace where circle is on the right side. Which seems like if the circle is on the right side, then you need to do everything else first. Like it seems like circle and square go together. And basically circle and square on the right side says like do the square after you do everything else. So this would be like first we do 7 minus 5. And then we put everything in the circle and then we square it. But I don't know why the square is inside the circle. That's throwing me off so bad. But that's the only thing that's the only way I can get. Well, it's not the only way I can get 4. If that's even correct. Because we base this one on this one. Because here I also said like, okay, first we're going to multiply 3 and 2 to get 6. And then we're going to put it inside the brackets, which is redundant, but doesn't matter. And we're going to square it to get 36. Okay, and then here interesting things happen. First, we do the left circle square first, which means we have to do the square of the 2 first. So the square of the 2, so it would be 2 squared, and then multiplied by 1, and then everything squared again. So it's going to be 16. Yeah. And then we get this thing. So it seems like this circle squares here says, hey, do this part first. Yeah. And then continue. So this square here said do everything else first. So this circle says, hey, do everything else first. But this circle says, hey, do this first, right? Okay, so this would be 5 times 2 squared. So this will be 100. And then we add 5. And then we subtract 95. And then we put everything in brackets again. And then we square it. And that's 100. Wow. Which is the number we wanted to get. Oh my god. So I think, yeah. I think this is 3 squared. 3 in the bracket squared. I think this is 3 in the bracket squared minus 4. I think this is 7 minus 5 in the bracket squared. I think this is 3 times 2 in the bracket squared. I think this is 2 in the bracket squared times 1 and then everything squared. I think this is 5 times 2 in the brackets squared plus 5 minus 95 and then again in the brackets squared. This one, now we have something new. Now we have this thing. Oh, this thing just says change the order of the numbers. So 16 becomes 61. Yeah, is this 61 even correct? Yeah. So this one says change the order of the numerals. Okay. So here we change the order of the numerals. And we do that first. So brackets, change the order of numerals, minus 2. So this is 21 minus 2, which is 19. Ah, good. This one's tricky. First, this one's, it's because it's on the right, it's 30 minus 5, and then change the order of the numerals. So it would be like 30 minus 5 brackets, and then reverse the order of numerals. So it would be 25, change the order of numerals, it would be 52. And that's actually correct. Then we got this, 21.7. Now there's like this line here. So this is like some kind of integral function or something like that. I don't know. But the correct answer here is actually 22 for this one and 20 for this one. So what could this mean? Like this could mean round up. So 21.7, like this would mean round up, would be 20. But now what does these two lines mean? How do you get, so here, no, this one's 22, sorry. This one's 22, and this one is 20. How do you get 20 for 21.7? So this one is 20. How do you get 20 from 21.7? Do they go increments of 2? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Yeah, that one, and we know it's 20 because if you check the other two, it's 20. There would just be too many. Like if you count up all the errors of the tests, wherever two of people agree, It has to beat that number. Otherwise, the total number of errors would be way higher than that. So this is 20 for sure. And like we know this test only has 4 mistakes. So this is the first one. This is actually 4. Then there are these 2. That's 3 mistakes total. And this one is 40. This one's 52. This is correct. 40 is correct here. Yeah. So like 21.7 is 20. If there's 2 lines above it, oh wait, does it matter? One line kinda goes up and the other one kinda goes no, I don't think that's too precise. Okay, it's like 2 lines up, 2 lines down, 1 line up, 1 line down. Okay, am I crazy? This one has 3 lines, no? Okay, I don't understand. So, yeah. But okay. Whatever this is, like, whatever this thing does to this number down here, we're gonna subtract 59.6 from it. And then that's gonna be 40. That makes absolutely no effing sense. Yeah, we need to like at least roughly understand what's going on here. Now, I don't know if the final exam, if we get this for the final exam, then I don't have to worry. I just say 2220 and then the final one is 40. I don't know why, but that's the answer. I would like to figure out why though. Like, I feel like that would be nice what is this? Grade 7, okay. Let's spend a little bit more time thinking here. And we should also look at the correct answer so it's easier. There we go. So these are correct. This one has 3 mistakes. This one's correct. This is the first mistake. This 10 here. And let's see what else is wrong. This is correct. This is not correct. This is not correct. And then everything else is correct. Yeah. So these 2 are incorrect. Like this one here is 61. This one here is 19. Yeah. Okay, let's see. And this one is 100. It's actually 10 squared in the end. So 22. So we got 21.7. And then this line gets from 21.7 to 22. The simplest operation I know that does that is just round up to the first integer number. Problem is that 2 lines, what would 2 lines mean then? You know? And what would 3 lines mean? This is 3 lines, right? 1, 2, 3, yeah. So we have only one example for 3 lines, and that's throwing me off badly. And this has nothing on it. Like, this is the only clue we have, this in the middle. Like a surface area integral. But like, integral of what? I like the sound of footsteps though. $22. 21.7 is 22. 21.7 with 2 lines is 20. So when it goes up, it rounds up to the closest integer. When it goes down, it rounds up to the second closest integer for some reason. Also, this is problematic here. Like, we would have to take away 59.6 before doing this operation, if like what I concluded here was correct, because it's 3 times 2 here, and then we square it. So that would mean that we have to do everything else here first, and then we would have to subtract the 59.6 here, because that's what we did here, right? We said 7 minus 5, and then we squared it. So here we would have to do whatever this thing is, minus 59.6, and then we would do this operation to get 40. How do you get 40? What would these 3 lines do to this number? I don't know. I really don't know. All I know is that it's 40. I don't know why though. And I need to figure this out. Why? Because we're gonna get billiard puzzles with it. And yeah, this is a big problem actually. I never solved a billiard puzzle with this number, so I don't have the instructions what this and this means. And this, we only speculate that you just change the order of the digits, but it does fit. So this is 30 minus 5, which is 25, and then we change the order, and this is 12. Change the order, 21 minus 2, 19. And this we just change the order, so that works. And there's just like this circle here, and like, and so far circle just meant the order of operations. If the circle's to the right, then you do whatever operations inside last. If circle is to the left, then yeah. Circle is almost like a line which says do everything else first here. And there's actually a clue. Remember, don't square till you're there. Yeah. So, yeah. So first we do 5 times 2, 10, then we square, get 100, then plus 5, 105, minus 95, 10, and then we do the final square. But we do square only because there's a square inside it, and the circle just determines the order. So here order is irrelevant, because like there's only one thing. So, yeah. But here it's gonna be relevant. Like here we're gonna have to do the whatever this operation inside is on 59.6, and then we subtract 59.6, and then we do this one line operation. And so far the one line operation seems like it rounds up the number to the closest nearest integer. But the 2 lines gets it 2 notches down, and then the 3 lines does no idea what. And then we somehow have to end up with 40 in the end. We should look at this one. All 3 of these are correct. So how do you end up with 40? I mean, that would mean that 3 lines on 59.6 minus 59.6 would be 38. So what happens if I... no, it wouldn't be. It would be 38 point something. So how do we end up with 38 point something? Well, let's set up. So 59.6 plus 38.0. This would be 87.6. So 87.6 minus 59.6 would be 38. So this could be 87.6. It could be 87.0. 87.7, could be 87.8, could be 88.8, could be 89, no, 88.9. It could be 89, could be 89.1, 89.2, 89.3, could be 89.3. So 89.3 minus 59.6 minus 59.6 would be, no, yes. No, I did it the wrong way around. So what do we need to get here, right, for it to be 40? Like, let's say 39, no, 38, no, 39, 39.7, let's say. Let's add to 39.7, add 59.6. Okay, 13,916. What? 39.7 plus 59.6. Okay, I totally did it wrong the first time around. 6, 13, 10, 19, 6. Okay. So this will be 99.3. So whatever we do here, we get 99.3, and then minus 59.6, we get 39.7. If 21.7 is 22, then 39.7 would be 40. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I think I need to think about it a little bit offline. Or we can just continue, you know, we can be like, okay, I don't understand. Let's wrap up the video, like do another episode, see what the final classroom is. Because we do know the solutions here, 22, 20, and 40, just by comparing the tests. So maybe that's good enough. And then the future game is gonna teach us for the dartboard how to actually do it. (30 minus 5, 25), and then change the order. Okay, this could be dates, but these cannot be the dates. Also, it's interesting how these two numbers are the same and these two numbers are the same. Does that mean anything? I'm not a sort of person that easily gives up. That's the thing. It's just that I don't have the whole day to do this. So that's a problem, you know? Otherwise, I would be happy to. At least we figured out this, like change the order of digits. So what do we have? We have square, we have change the order of digits. Like that's already like crazy, right? And then we have an operation which from decimal numbers creates integers. And that is like round, you know, round it up to the closest integer. And this one is not rounded down, wrong test again. This one's not rounded down to the closest integer, it's rounded down to the next closest integer, which is weird. Could this have to do something with temperatures? Like Celsius, Fahrenheit? Surely they're not asking us to do that kind of stuff, right? $21.7. Didn't we see? Okay, let me find the graph of water thing, the water evaporation thing. If I can find it, that is. Gallery. Blueprints. I don't know, locations. No. It's gonna be in mini clues, alright, maybe. No, it's gonna be in solved. Right? Nicholas notes, nothing, safe, school, solved, I think. There we go. Yeah. Oh, it's not in there. Okay, then it's gonna be in mini clues. Yeah, it's not solved, right? No, I still didn't melt the freezer, so. There we go. Oh my god. It is around 20 degrees, the room temperature on the graph. This is in Celsius. No, I don't think this has to do, well, it could, but... Okay, gonna make a cut here, take a small break, and I'm gonna come back to do the final episode where hopefully we can see the class 8. We took pictures of everything. I don't know when do I have to do the final exam and if that's gonna even be possible. But yeah, we got to the 8th grade. Hey, hope you enjoyed the episode. If you have any ideas, you can freely let me know in the comments. Like if you didn't play it, if you don't know the answer and you figured it out, you can let me know. Then we play it together. And just don't Google it. If you can figure it out, let me know. If you can't, then you can't. Then don't. Alright, so that's gonna be it. If you enjoyed the episode, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I wish you all to have a wonderful day. Do something nice, be kind to each other, and let's make the world a better place together. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next episode of Blueprints, where we're gonna place down some blueprints somewhere. Hopefully we can get the final classroom, or even final 2. And see what the 8th grade is like. Maybe take the final exam. How will that work? I have no idea. Niemer signing out. Bye bye.